When I started my first brokerage 13 years ago, there were a lot of things I was overwhelmed with. Everything from recruiting to training to setting up systems. I mean, so many things. But, one of the biggest ones was I started hiring some new agents, and in fact, started hiring a lot of them. And it was really difficult to figure out how to train them, putting together a training program. And then, of course, you sit there and you're doing it one-on-one. It's not very efficient with your time. So eventually what happened is I recorded myself so that I wouldn't have to sit there over and over and over and teach the same things. And it brought consistency to making sure that my agents all learned the same stuff and I didn't forget certain things. So now that evolved with my second brokerage, and I ended up actually making a full 18-hour online course for my new agents. They were coming out of the basic training of learning how to write an offer and comp a property and, all that kind of stuff. And then they sort of were like, well, what do I do every single day? What do I do now? And I realized that they just needed a different level of training. So I ended up making this course, and it's just everything a new agent needs to be really successful. And I share everything with them. I mean, stuff that I've used even to run my own brokerages and like tracking things and setting up systems and stuff like that. So it's very comprehensive, very high quality, and just exactly what new agents need. And I made it in a way that I knew I could share it with other brokerage owners, anywhere across the country and up into Canada even, because if this is something that you're struggling with and it feels super overwhelming and you're not even sure how you would ever have the time to put this together, which trust me, it was hard to do. It took a long time to make this. You have to teach your agents how to, generate leads, how to convert leads. And sometimes you think, gosh, am I really an expert at doing all of those things? To even put together a training program to show them all of that stuff. And, you're just so busy doing so many things when you're running your brokerage, especially when you're kind of newer to having it and still putting all that infrastructure into place. So we've created just a package program for brokerage owners where all of your agents can have access to the course, and we only charge $200 a month for it. Up to 3,000 agents, so you can't be, Coldwell Banker corporate and have this, but for, independent brokerage owners, even if you have a franchise, it's a great add-on to whatever training you already have now. And my agents have gone out and been super successful going through this training program. I've had new agents go out and make over $300,000 a year from the training, coming into the business with no industry experience, no past sales experience, and it was just everything I taught him how to do. That's really, in a nutshell, kind of what we have. And there's no contract, and your agents will just get them all logged in. It's all online. It's self-paced. It's self-guided, and it is meant to go in linear progression. However, they can jump around. If they've got a listing appointment coming up tomorrow, they can go and let me get them prepared for the appointment. I'll teach them what to say, what to bring. I have an awesome checklist for that. Teach them how to, start having better conversations with buyers, show them 15 different ways to get leads. And honestly, the point of this is to take the pressure off of you, to systemize something so that you don't have to worry about it. It's kind of set it and forget it. And I want your agents to sell more houses so that, first of all, they're successful. And I know the impact that can make in their life, but I also know the impact it can make to your bottom line. You take on a lot of pressure when you take on responsibility for, especially newer agents, and they have so much to learn. And so many of them have so much potential, but they just need the right training, and they need someone to show them step by step exactly what to do. We've got brokerage owners who have close to 1,000 agents. It's just $200 a month. There's no extra fee the more agents that you have. So feel free to click the link, and then you'll be able to go to the page and see everything, and you can sign up. We'll be in touch with you in about 24 hours to get your team set up. We'll be here to support you and make sure that we answer any questions that you have. I hope that this can really be an important component to just helping you run a more successful brokerage and getting your time back and having better systems and better trained agents who will, do all the things we want them to do. Be happy and successful, stay with you. It's an excellent recruiting tool as well, being able to offer that and being able to tell the agents about it, and it's a great retention tool.